I have a message for Christians out there. Can we please stop shaming other Christians for their mental health struggles, whether they're going to therapy or they're on medication for depression, bipolar, anxiety, ADHD? Can we please stop doing this? The number one thing I hear and see all over social media from people who are claiming to be Christians is that you shouldn't have anxiety or depression or any mental health issues if you're truly a believer and follower of Jesus. And I just want to say that is a complete lie from hell. In fact, Jesus himself said, we are going to have more struggles. Once we become saved and are born again, we're going to have more struggles. That doesn't mean because we're Christians that we're going to have these perfect lives. Absolutely not. Because once we make that commitment to the Lord, the devil is mad and he's rampant and he will do anything, right? By attacking our minds, by attacking our mental health. And it just makes me so mad to see Christians telling other Christians, well, you just need to pray more, or you just need to trust God more. Oh, you have to have faith more. No, absolutely not. This is not a faith issue. This is not an issue of you need to trust Jesus more. Absolutely not. That is a complete lie. And I wanted to address this because as someone who has struggled with mental health and trauma and everything, I have a child who struggles with it. I know people and friends who have struggled with it. And talking to women that I work with who have struggled and who have gotten shamed by so-called Christians in the church, that they need to be trusting more, that they're not, faithful enough, that they're not Christian enough. Absolutely not. That is such a lie. And what that does is that creates not only a disconnection between you and that person, but it literally keeps that person stuck in bondage. All right? You are not helping the situation. You are not helping that friend. So if you have a friend who is struggling with mental health and you're telling them that they don't have enough faith, that they just need to pray more, you're actually making that worse. All throughout the Bible, we see story after story of people who are close to God, who have struggled with depression, anxiety, suicidality. Like, look at David, look at the Psalms. Look at all of these people who struggled. Now, would you tell them they didn't have enough faith? Or that they didn't pray enough, they didn't trust enough? Absolutely not. Right? Jesus himself felt anxiety and he felt, he felt sad, he felt compassion. It is not okay to be shaming other Christians. We need to be lifting up other Christians, praying over them, praying for them, supporting them through their struggles. We're supposed to carry each other's burdens, as the word says, right? But we're not doing that. The church isn't talking about this enough. Actually, people in the church who are supposed to be Christian are shaming other Christians, and I just want it to stop. So can we please stop doing that? Just because you're on medication, just because you need a tool, right? God gave us these tools on earth to help us. Just because you need medication as a tool or therapy as a tool or coaching or whatever does not mean you're weak, does not mean you don't have enough faith, does not mean you're not praying enough. No, because you know what? We live in a fallen world and everyone struggles. Everyone struggles. Even Christians, especially Christians, right? So can we please do better? That is my rant and call to you Christians. Can we please do better? We need to love each other. You need to love others where they're at, right? and be praying and compassionate and caring about them. They're human. You don't know what they're struggling with, right? So please stop shaming, stop judging someone for doing what they are being led to do, which is taking medication, going to therapy. Please, can we stop? And if you are a Christian woman who is just tired of that, the judgment and the shame and all of that stigma that is around mental health because you're a Christian and because maybe you have unhealed trauma that you need to heal and people are shaming you for that, I want you to come and join my free community, Christian Women Healing Trauma. It's off of social media. We get together every week for a virtual coffee chat. There's so many resources, support in there, all biblically based. I do workshops and pray with you and just help you through some of this. So if you need that support, I want you to comment community and I will send you an invite to that community. It's also linked up in my bio. So come, let us wrap our arms around you, pray with you, and just do life with you because you're not alone. You don't have to struggle alone. You don't have to be shamed. You don't have to feel guilt around what you are experiencing, right? So come join us. Comment community.